Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo. 4.7 FM, Yamamunya na kwa babio de moba ekosi saying so. Meaning your saybun. So make us say the national chairman of the NDC, General Nketia no AD Nkomo. And we've touched on quite a number of issues. Parliament, any executive impasse. No, we've spoken about the Electoral Commission, any the alleged missing laptops from the EC. Just a member of Parliament, when you baby echo. We've dealt with all of those issues. Inti, ye baba beshe nkomwa ekos within the National Democratic Congress Party. Or no Edda ano sometime last year and a part in the Tuaba one flag bearer in the person of the former president John Dramani Mahama. Ghana for Bibrina no share names se wine and a running mate names Bibrina ebai. Eventually the flag bearer in conjunction with the party's top executive Electoral on Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman onwana onene call in 2020 or ma sign so a repeating bio. Chairman mo make this particular choice. Minya uni Nkomo. How important is this decision for Mo as a political party? The decision to settle on Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman bio.
Yo, that's much here for. I'm say Nana choice no there. We are no repete takramupia now. We are intelligent guys. No, we say on
one and more than the beko. Really?
Oh, now why? Nipa ya call election. Na omo wi ayen.
Yeah.
And him say
omo wi amo.
And him say win na omo wi ayen. Na ye na asan be ka say nipa na e de omo call e no mfum so omo ho. Mfum so omo ho anka omo ye den de win ye.
And that was the main consideration.
Oh, consideration no there. First of all, president is making the choice.
Yes.
Or the bar. Na I make say obi ana ultimately anticipate very well behind him say. And we say na don't beba.
But the other way I'm for raising
if it is not broken, you don't
fix it.
Yes.
I get it. But you also probably heard say in the 2020 elections you share outcomes now munya more vote in the Ashanti region than any other region. It is some people thought say logically, I mean then maybe more Ashanti region any running mate in Freehold to consolidate the gains in Ashanti region. What says our analysis now?
All the medical program be television program be wo Meritocracy.
Yeah, Kwesi pra.
Sir, tribal ethnic considerations ne manema nyina me church manipa hu say enye part of your calculation cra.
Oh.
Because a Juma ne edition pansa. Into your first patriotic duty ne say Obe say Juma ede or mine nipa ede or mine Juma no shen sano. Or was our capacity no. So the bay say Juma. And now Prof Nana was our capacity no. A broso. So that is the main consideration. Secondly, Obia the working relationship any flat bearer no a bit me ajele and also yeah important.
Okay.
And not yet the main consideration, but the main consideration is why the bit me yes no
the competence
to, yes or was our capacity no say obey me yes no because we are not just choosing a deputy leader for NDC. You choosing the panorama the Republic of Ghana until a part of your collective duty as even corporate citizens.
Yes.
Say yebdi obia ejuma da ho no yede mano obetimi aye. Na me kanu da bia so say yeseleti nipa obetimi aye ejuma bia. On say yeni school bia wo ho a wo kwa o pass I see amount certificate say otimi president and now otimi running mate. So because obia free varied background.
Yes.
Presidents bi o ha almost free scientific community in science for doctor for near they are doing so well in Korea no Southeast Asia no and maybe so economists for na they and also Latin America or binum but adia and philosophers no near they and you know you need qualification be in terms of or background would the president but adia common with all presidents who succeed any woman or succeed and now vice president ya succeed no woman or succeed the quality of your judgment or judgment anything no nipa no judgment is say was some facts any options in the toha obe choose de ebe boa o man no so and no equal any akokodura obe fa so implement they betimi they are president ya no and until this whole business about say we na ye economists we na ye we but me ba wan ka so ye economists what is new about say obi a odi no ye running mate obeka so ye
economist
Ghana for ye hu ye enti wo ma me arguments o nya economist na dey bend it's not that at all presidency associate no ba ko pa ye Brazil Lula the Silva I don't know 10 years what to move Brazil from third world economy to the first class economy. Lula Anko University. Wanko educational, former educational, I know a shoe shine boy or started shoe shine boy. And obey joining company no yeah juma of factory floor no or imagine as labor unionist. And through courses near the or the Benjamin Bay president is by far the best president of Brazil. You see, the quality of the decisions.
Yeah, but you need to win power before you implement those quality decisions.
Yes.
Some have said probably the overriding consideration should be why nyanyano to partner ye flag bearer obetimi a pooling majority vote amayen to occupy the presidency. And I say this referring you to I don't know, so a former member of my party, so that's a party member. Martin Amidu, a former member, no, that's a party member.
Okay. Very well.
On the 3rd of March 2024, a story on My Joy Online, the former special prosecutor Martin Amidu is skeptical about the impact the running mate of former President John Mahama will make in the party's quest to win the December general elections. In his view, Professor Jane Anopo-Kwajiman, given her age, might not appeal to the youth. And the youth is a chunk of the electoral base.
Comrade Martin Mechiano pa or my comrade in government, no CDR near the but wait there he got it wrong.
Oh.
Because per se me bisano say ebra Professor Mills didn't know you're running mate no there be no consider say ni vote appeal no jina so no sa no now or no so know what he does today no I don't one reject it. And he tells you say those things because near him comrade Martin Amidu ne resoluteness and they say Omana Juma obeye ne integrity and sane mano those were the considerations here emi ade no kokoye yanka say ye hwehwe sabi comrade Martin Amidu no wa pe vote amaye ana bibisa because the key person ana or no attention no be one so any flag bearer
no
so enti wo obi a obeboa na adwuma moko akoye no obetimi aya. Why do you sacrifice meritocracy to any other consideration say we free her we oba we say na mani wu kura ma ye nuanu man MPP fo a wo original chairman comments ya oye a project MPP as if a sexist party beat
regional chairman being
Antwibosi akon
okay
someone Okasetia Professor Nana said the Penimbia ni MPP no more bit me call to order. Why? Anyamuna more projecting and Akufo-Addo say or a feminist. Taman and Akufo-Addo nominate a ma as Chief Justice. Some more born ambassadors or a feminist. Obabe nominate the Chief of Staff. Or your ba some more born ambassadors or ye. Feminist. All appointed ministers are nominating nipa more born abasono. Some say a feminist. Adjust a for nominate our Kumsen nominate the idea nominated woman and some say a feminist. Inti say yen you could choose oba. And oba no so I choose no. Until say MPP for mumano. Ye point to a man now mobile munsamuno on her own merit. Say nana ye bema on her own merit position no deserve. Fear the background. Anti consideration no is not about say oba nkwa oba the oba na ye on her own merit. So original merit so and now o winni babe the first female vice chancellor of a public university in Ghana. You only member in the contest here. And obaye, you deny ye education minister. Why Juma? We are proud of her achievements and the quality of her judgment. And to say you deny quite running mate. Now say, onye papa. Adwuma no be fo amamo ada na mko to kire mu amudidi natem munya na wo kobobo na obi goalkeeper ni nsamu abua ada na ko to kire so be se go ntem. So what is their problem? And the issues about ofriha na sakra no bi so aba ono so ka say wontumi no ankasa o kasa no so frisirim on say akwala sa wa yi ase bebrebe a ye kire na se ngwa yi ase na jombi a de besi su bia na wo sabi ye tie na bia be sa akwala ye hwan ya o ye be sa se na hwan ba ni ma me wo ye ni papa wo ye sa de open ya kan kire no but it's neither here nor there. Yen ye Social Democratic Party ye ideals no back and say you best strive for gender parity. You best strive say you be empower youth. Now youth are participating in government. You best strive say gender parity in decision making in society, because a man Ghana crown man do sunche me man slightly. So see democracy a majority rule. Minority no, member no kwampo ye minority already. And it's a woman no majority of the minority could take a decision. How does it become a quality decision in a democracy? I'll be to my friend say majority rule. And you need that ho, and you make a conscious choice of Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman. So to me devote to bow until obese succession plan. And they bend. No, but
the succession plan is important for an establishment like the NDC. The party cannot exist just for being there. Say, and you know, when John Mahama say, "Nyameya adumno timi winia 1 term or 7 years," who leads the NDC? It should be a conversation you should have now. Ose
party no nipa bi anim.
And it's
democracy child say every 4 years.
Yes,
you elect a new leader.
Sure.
Yeah, how you're sitting president Kurano, you be nomination Emma Fali will be uncontested, will be uncontested. But let me ask you, President Kufuor,
yes,
no, you are Dubois and running mate.
Dabi.
And then over the President Dubois and running mate and move the noto. And now, Nana Kufuor, no, I President Kufuor running mate.
Dabi.
President Kufuor running mate, no quarter about also saying. Argentina who purchase a succession plan, it must be on
through a running
mate. Mentias, your history in Ghana crying and the only person in this country who migrated from vice president regularly obey
president
or back to back,
yes.
Obey president. And
John Mahama.
But the senior no baby obey completing the term or the way can. And no crano, or more campaign, or one can say John Mahama term no. Professor Mills 2 years no can home 8 years one qua intimate to TI. And don't you know, say, a friend of mine can say, ye need succession plan. He's insulting MPP, not us.
How so?
Because no ni party muno. When the first time one more person ye be for so running mate. Amana ye one more fly bearer. And no cry issues to our by children say. And ye one more cry regular nema or more penono. And untina issues to our bow, but me actually see whom be seen no. I don't know. Or no, or any challenge about Musuno, or Mufi say yes, we copy.
But have you not heard? And as national chairman of the NDC, looking into the future, thinking strategically, are you not worried, sir, when the John Mahama, Jane Nana tickets, no, when they are off? The NDC was struggling getting a new leader who can win an election.
David.
Sure.
David, you're sure about it. Young structure no we see on party nonin achievements. Party nonin achievements. And now, Ghana voters is one party nonin achievement.
And yet so much of the individual?
No. Now so much of the individual. And then President Mahama a contest election more say. NDC di 8 years into free munko. MPP for crosses are now mokai. So it's about the party. Now you drew ho. Now your government now convincing the passe as I say NDC to us. NDC bet to us. No matter who the leader is.
You think so?
Yes. Until I know there. Emma adia omono ya Emma omo problem no omo me recommend my on any party mo. And I'm telling him on any party history. Say Adubuahin no one running mate. Hopefully or no yam fa money running mate ya de mark for. Kufuor be the president no one running mate. Yam fa no. Ya de amana na Kufuor. And now Kufuor na or no pre nti we no ye isolated case in even MPP history. Nti why are they worried about it? Say also try a year. Now say ye ni succession plan. But some say ye di way we are take over. But so what is your problem?
The NPP, one of the reasons in Tiomode Baumia, but they've said that publicly, say it was to discard a certain notion, say Omoye predominantly an Akan party, and that Enya dia and almost NDC John Mahama Kraka he said Baumia Ombe Yusuno how can so Ombe Yusu Baumia Dampeno. This time they've defeated Sawe by electing Baumia as their flag bearer.
And now we defeat and Kosi saying.
I Kosi saying and as I know the elections.
What fruit do you have to or see my sin my poor what is who fruit do you know to talk right? Say Ebi na oma fruit ya say yes nti onya ni nsa no nkɔhwe ho ɛna wahwe ho a onimu apu a wontimi na
na so onko election do wahwe ho saying
MPP that be our presidential election say na omo party mu chiche. Say na omo party mu chiche. And are they proud of what is happening? What is a MPP a call presidential primaries here? Now we didn't the nam has say leader way or yet or to say now we did nam has a leader way and yet to say no intino sa experience no more.
Apart from a lunch Martin Webio, so be auntie and hobby and
sir
a day.
Canada supporters did our moye in our tea. And now a jacoso say yen nine miansi say one more casano de any woman now casano de anymore. A young woman to do one thing. And loaded, I could then more dangerous than a lunch Martin. Now somehow I can Casacua won't say. And Untino, a dear Momo ya, at the problem more bremono.
Over recommend the amend.
Over recommend this a young Congo.
Baba Chairman, in your heart of heart, are you saying you don't foresee a fierce leadership challenge in the NDC after John Mahama?
That is about democracy.
And yet the normal challenge competition, no.
And I'm saying
something that has a tendency to even break the party apart.
No. No. Why do you want to insult the intelligence of citizens? Say we bear abuse or more right to make their own choice as to who should rule them. Send them when you say, oh, we now the way Nancy so many some the way Nancy so and the democracy in the Anton. So he be one nominate me one farmer of us, one farmer. That is not it. Then you strive work or say democracy no ebejina, not tembiano, nipa or more right to choose their leadership. No
choose.
And they say,
Seven in your party, all doesn't seem to be well. Following leaked video about 3 days ago, and minim, we a member of Church Street. Only a member of Church Street.
Now, young crowd officially crowd and said that Nick will be a friend of Church Street.
Oh, how
officer. Prof nominee
Professor Mills mo
obi afre ho Church Street na and said
but say you cool
ku amen ka ho
and won join it that
be enye me call office ho ni wo mo me pay say senior members of the party on
yes
very pleasant in fact our brothers ni nyina madam for pa o mu amegina advice for me bibia
Atwa hoy. Okay.
Enti mention minim say chama for sample for no so na dan for pa o mpa ye Professor
Kwame na hoy.
But that doesn't spoil it. And na wo hwe o mo so a the agent wo mpa ni kwesi
ahoy.
Enti na no asem ye ba na mo kan asem kra na.
And what your video no?
Oh my na sa asem no. Oh ma me nkyere o say. Enya semwa eye issue bia
ni
oh masa
de wo video yi mu yana wantie ni
na me kire o se asem no de kan asem se wan kan ye
yes
enti opachew efia chiri no sa bofun bia ni ana sa asem no o san de akoba bi fofra de na okopa afiri mu nya cha opa ya Inti se nipa no kan wi o sei ankasa yi president kura kan be mi ensa ye di ni nyina che no Nilante Vandapoy o si Nilante Banama o si Nilante Vandapoy ano no asi man kan ye kura man kan ye kura o sai ko ase no o si sa nipa we nipa boni fo muntu abantiano anu ni nyina no e de ase na de bai enti no me susu say amanfo chese and someone can see a system no mu no ya na amanfo bi penema nkitinkiti bi na o mo agina so dia hype nema bi a e be divert attention from and someone and then someone
no na say party no enye obi na organize a party
and I'm say asem na
organize your party
and I'm say
and everybody in the NDC knows the power and the might of Church Street. Church Street here influential. Very influential.
And I'm interested. your constitution no kwanya ye fa so ye running mates.
Yes.
Ya fa constitution no so ye running mate. Enti so bia ne age say bia ofiri ne kromu or ginani a. It doesn't mean say empanimfo ehia ye echusu ye flabera ne ye running mate nya sebi impredia say enkwasi afo na te wa no bi kofa obi be say ye kom. Obi timi manani je na oklemu what it does. Akwa bi wo ne kromu obron san so ye well president. Our friend the well president. Because we say ne ba ne nyankopon.
Otwetwa bia nsem o kan.
Otwetwa bia say ne ba ne nyankopon. Ensu tona ensu mura na anto a o say wa say wo kwara mitufo a wunti. We say wa mura wanto amanfo osere wi. Anti those things no.
No, but I wouldn't say I agree with you. No, I agree with you on that score. But
take a decision. No, be say me na me here.
Yeah, but that I don't think so. Say you are attempting to discount the influence of Church Street in the NDC and then affairs of the NDC. You cannot do that.
Obia won influence. Why not?
By being influenced, this to see a BDA.
Well, you encourage be as I hear, but Obia will influence your party. Until not there. When opinions, Asia,
yes,
now we opinion on a particular subject. Another other senior to me express your opinion. From clashes of opinion, sparks of truth emanate. Enti baby I be take a decision we no. Unko jamba being kase we num na responsible, we num na responsible. The party has decided on our running mate. Finito. Yeah,
but the party didn't organize a party for the running mate. It was Church Street, and the organizer, yes, they recognize the running mate, said, or you're from their own. She is from them. Patch up microphone. Yes. National chairman.
National chairman. Yes. Unim parties here, nipa bi enu aye in their various regions. Say omuna dimiasi so.
Say be omuna di usi so ampa.
They are not there. You don't control it, right? Tamale, me winning, me sign retaining me seat as general secretary. Konkomba for na omu free Eastern Korea Saboba area omu free oba na. Omu to me bana nubi NDC Benz bus so. Ebosia di kosi Saboba pontin so bosia amade ache. Omunim say omanya nipa omopen say we retain power. Enti say ye choose obi no obi say me mani age me kobosia. I mean, why? And I said now omukan.
Enije na nso ho a o say prepare. Na said ye John Mills e free mu a John Mahama bedi na ade no. Also prepare na obetimi aba be president. Anything can happen. Those are loaded messages.
You don't have to go into this sense. Nipa no kind. On one kasa say one can.
Yeah, but our party
so why are you?
Are not worried. You've not read the letter issued by the regional chairman?
Now, regional chairman no letter or more issue. They haven't added anything or subtracted anything because so be a mistake. No, but in fact, rare politicians. And now betimi aya ade a ono abegyina ho akase my FM. It doesn't happen. Young politics mu Africa hakra na happen. Obi abone kra nye e kanu no oguso o se tsunami ye. Enti se obi ewo that courage. Na wakoka asem ono ankasa transi adwene. Obi anhye no akase manka ne ye me papa tichew. Na see there be every say man can ye no and then now copete nti regional chairman so nsem a wo mo kan no and also dane kwam because regional chairman aba be chirechire mu say so obi number bi so no na chusu running mate ni ade a enye nokore na system a ye fa so chusu no nie na eye collective decision na wo mo appeal say council of elders for emfre kwesi no
yes
na wo mo ntunfo na nipa ka se wa twere letter be pa echewa o pa che wi ade na to aso nya futuro. Do we need a letter to prompt her say betunufo enti ena say ya adwen say betunufo kra na ye chairman fo nyina so ahia aka say yesre mo amuntunufo a den boni ne wo.
If you were in the shoes of John Mahama, anka won't you worried listening to what you heard on the
why should you be worried? Say my making nomination
and yes met me a woman nipa na bedi ma de a won't you worried
now until ho untimi wu.
So Bianca bibi san fa me John Mahama na waka fa ne ho
na kan ya kan no nya obi na wu ya obai my friend say kaba nya kaba ne ya oba na wo no elema obi abewu enti so obi de wo ka asema kaba wu ye no na uni ha kaba na wu ye na obai enti anu de so obi kan wo hu asem ne me these issues no tie.
But when is a party for worried?
A dead issue. And I mean, I such a my member making say, asem no, and yasem, I say, ya that je or home kora. It's a dead issue. Because Obi Abonino Kasema Pachawa, that settles it. It's a dead issue. If you say,
out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Also, for be. Or quite sorry now, anointing flu now, also obey healing.
Yeah.
Also, will be unfun and son to baby, I didn't know. No bumpire, I didn't know. And now, Oja for be say or no or dobnada. I know didn't Saturn is zip so. Say what bumpire who we has of for say. Or say, Obia media dance here. Or this of media Midantama Hojono, San at you. Also, Paibono, the resurrection of the dead.
Yeah.
About no be our wood, the other ones are continuing to say, Paibono Benyanino. And this issue, no, among for deliberately, per se, and near ma, a dow minor pronosono. Ye bejai and no one semka. Near the number be. Near Kikan way, because Yahweh can say, and say a bit number so be a bit number. What do you get from that? And now, I mean, message be so any MPP for say. Mrs. say MPP panning for. By now, particularly a man, a war MPP. One woman soon near the other. As a senka by now. Yet condemnation be from them about the attack and then trust someone. One more chairman, no, Ucha good professor.
In Toronto, say on yes, unfi central region.
We unfi central region, unfi. Ya can't you be say, ye per central region, nature central region, tin ye choose no. The child say ye pro
It's been part of the narrative. So you stayed loyal to the people of Central Region in terms of morality choices. Oh, but when and your first time at Jane,
and I'm saying why in the cancer?
Hey, General, it was 2020. You didn't. That narrative was not pushed out there. Say, of Central Region.
The only time one, you can't say a year additional a time I choose Misata because now Uaba Atini Panon money I can say to compensate them. Yeah, the central
another central region.
Central region with competence. Yanka say a central region near Kophobia. And Misata happened to be the choice at that time. Yes. So I am fat tribe area.
But is this an admission? Say Jane na in Central region.
Say free Burkina Faso and no be naturalized as Ghanaian Kurano. The qualities no. And no,
General, you make question.
I am saying
on free Central region.
Oh, free Central region. Then I just on free Central region.
And I said no one to minka.
Now want to mean the tra.
No, me say won't to minka.
Because I don't want to emphasize baby any no free because I know in your consideration in our choice. And don't say better ho na my propound arguments near the idea say free central as if say the central no offering your point no. That is not the reason why. And a mature be a musu say ya party no ye wo sa gender considerations no say ye adwene ne say Ebrebi beba ye ideal ye pursue ba kono say ye be empower ema near empower youth na ya involve womu in decision making. Enti wherever there is an opportunity say oba oho bema oho womu ye equally qualified, and in this case kura no unu say oba no so kura ye more qualified than many other people now you consider woman. Why would you leave her there aside? Enti sa argument here ebi kura say central region ye hunu vote a odi bebe kan ayizo
John Mahama vote.
John Mahama vote. Who did the segregation? Who say na vote do ye say and John Mahama dey say na dey sha. Who did it? Do they have any scientific basis? Enti obi so no kan say na say sa na omoka. Ubi say no say what is your basis? O say na sa na omoka. Why na ye sa segregation no who say vote ayenya no na dey to say na we dey to say.
Yes sir, it was.
Unim say brebia betwa mu a babia ye flag bearer free Professor Mills 2004 the last but one election every Hamana be win in 2008. Unim say nya 2 seats per central region.
Yes,
he was the main flag bearer. Did we change him?
No.
So what are you arguing about? So say nipa no ni region ho ayi nkwa na de so ano adentina flag bearer na nkasa ni photo da ayi so no onya they say ni region yenya 2 seats and so you maintain so the following 4 years so ye win here a core power. Until there are a whole lot of even granted say opese we use sad no e de yan obi ko mu a look at the strategy of your opponent bi wo ho a ono fi say onya gratification bi say obekọ akọ concentrate the efforts nyina wo mo strong man bi constituency na ye ti say sa strong man no ya lose one constituency anana ni age na e be create some impact dia omope so no, we don't take decisions by just say BBS utrimu anu take. Our decisions are scientific. Enti nyama omo kekana say one perform one in region enti no are you saying say nipa eto aba Professor Nana enti na omo to ye no they must by all means come from central region kwa. And then I don't know so the free savannah until obey them winning
elections.
I obey them winning election. So until those arguments in be any basis. Now me there ubetimia sane mano, but we want to tell Ghanaians say me free her, we say we pure blood, we say we and they have a true baby away. Any jeje Kwame Nkrumah chechire oman yiwie no o share that consciously say obey you boarding school system na waboa amia building nation ya integrity population no na ye hunu say we are Ghanaians and not about say me asantini me achimni me away no emfa enko ba bia se okochusu ukrom ni no ye idiot now the near president here ade chia nyansa bia meka ne ho e be friend no excellency idiot enti no nyansa bia meka ne ho and now the first so coach you so be from a region bi no o wini na de adwuma no mana region for no nyina be ba no bo ana Dabi look at the person in personal qualities ade ye ko nyina the Equaco we say, Samekai Hano, as executive authority is vested in the president.
Sure.
Nipa udi authority no come investi womuno. Ni qualities ne saying. Oye patapania. Na o say o free hanti yamfan command say ya balance na dia command. Obi wo ho no ye said de bi no mo ka say yenhwe popularity no nko anti mfanye choice. Okay. So ko ye popularity no nko a de ye choice no wie na nipa no onye competent ne judgment in decision making enye onia kokodra otimi hold ne hon responsible for decisions ya what take now the man we are unim say what the Ghana for abro ya vote amano so adwuma no Ghana for pese enti ye pe panino ontimi nya say what the Ghana for abro. So our politics should move away from ethnicity, away from sa nema yakase where you about to say, away from religion. Now ye enko towards meritocracy, and on the building nation. Enti acquire building Malaysia.
Lee Kuan Yew is Singapore. Yes.
Meritocracy. So, we are making Brazil fully die. And also yeah about paper qualification be we a lawyer we why that be common sense here. You dey take decisions. Near who say decision we a bebo may achieve this result. Near be follow through ama decision na ya juma. Na nipa no so integrity. Say o chinche we ma wa najo a obewi unim so onfa abo frame. Na the trust between the leadership and the population no you better restore say leadership no ebe ji nipa na di na otimi improve.
Chama, my final question for you will be and I'll crave your indulgence to read this. We say Obi has Mr. Obi. There's something I want to read to. I say I have since I started writing my critique of Kwame Nkrumah's working with Rawlings referred to Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman as the surrogate of their Ahoys and their cohort, whom they intended and succeeded to use to achieve their failure to secure the endorsement of their brother Kwesi Ahoy's nomination as the NDC's running mate for the 2020 election. As recently as 29th February 2024, I stated that, quote, the Ahoys and their cohort, who now claim ownership of the NDC, speaking through Kwesi Ahoy, named Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman as a successor to the National Democratic Congress flag bearer John Mahama after 2024. Kwesi Ahoy was quoted by Ghana Web on 28th June 2023 with its source in the source na Abba, quote, so Nana, whether she is 78, 79, 80, can still be president of this country when President John Mahama finishes his service. That should not be a worry at all. It is about time we put a woman in charge of this country. They have a lot to offer this country. We have tried men. We've seen where men have taken us. Let's try the women, unquote. The Ahoys and their cohort were so carried away by the success of hoodwinking John Mahama into nominating their surrogate as his running mate for the 2024 elections that they could not wait for the flag bearer to formally outdoor his running mate and the rank and file of the NDC. The Ahoys decided to exhibit their ownership of the NDC by organizing a special celebration of their feat in achieving the renomination of their surrogate, Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, as the NDC running mate at their offices on Church Street, Laboni. Kwesi Ahoy, who had assumed the spokesmanship of the Ahoys and their cohort of the Church Street cabal, was so carried away with excitement that he made public what the cohort had been saying, in the dark and whispering in the private rooms of their kitchen cabinet. But General, untimi enka in sama Martin Amidu in this writer.
And I'm sure you're entitled to new opinion.
But these are serious opinions. I mean, if there is a cabal that is controlling the party you are chairman of, or decide who will be running mate and all of that. And some people say, "Where any man? Say, "Okamo party no one."
Okamo accept this is to accept. Say, "You know, Jimmy including him." Because any akanu, you know, be an insanity. Be na take decision my. No, but he raises a legitimate point. The flag bearer has not outdoored the running mate. And so, a bit more party is celebrating. More outdoor. And you can say, you function be said the outdoor running mate be at the end of the Constitution, no moving fan. And they actually say, who's a Latin running mate? No one quite former programmer outdoor no intimate fairly a man and contest election.
Inti
Professor Mills ye nominated no running mate funny outdoor.
Swedro Diana. That's what we are
selecting no running mate. Swedro no ye tama Rollins be free.
Yeah.
A cofa Professor Mills say
96
running mate. What is a boja kasi be say Hana ye be outdoor Professor Mills. Enti sane manu nyina ye obi choice say men say na men say men say. Enti obi ko chire we numa na make say the import of the nipa no chire ne say ye na aka no nyina obi anim nyansa na nipa bia e frɛ omo church street omo na decide bibi amayen na make say so kan ye ho dia na che say nyina ye gimi pepepe ba say Onka also there, Omiana, no, I take a decision. We know who took the decision and who did not take the decision. And you know, and yeah, your best with seat party no time on this. And to party rank and file. As some make can say in your constitution, Kurano say, Obiya Boni Kurani see the constitution and a process it no formally Kurano sanctions no. Ebi a reprimand, ebi ni so obetwere oberenda apology, ebi ni so obese. Se bibia kobone kura no nipa bibia free na numa ba. Ontwe mo bia mfre no ba bia. Ono say me gidi say asem we ya free manum die enye. So that is the barrier of asem no. Enti wo mo ebedi akira akoka say na kwese bia no. They are swallowing the bait and the hook of MPP for a cow monkono. Na German national issues no ho ya jai ho asem na ye divert attention akoba nti obi am focus on the campaign nti
mo campaign na ekosai
na Jane no obey vice president of this country
in
2025 obey vice president
and obey vice president anything can happen obey president.
So on your say anything can happen. Anything can happen, no. When a car say anything can happen, say President in the Bewa, Vice President Betiasi. Obiache Musajro. And so because say anything can happen. Don't go into Sane Manu Misramo. Enti no. Eye Obia opese deliberately.
Okay.
Or done attention from the German national issues. Neko can be before from. But yeah, national issues no.
Yeah, beka national issues.
Ebi na mamba bekan.
Yeah.
Me summary ne say. Sa seeming constitutional issues wa aba between the three wings of government, you know. This is the time where you testing leadership. Me gidi say na Jane and even the president of the republic in the year and Kasane my own home and in deteriorate was over that because the history in the ministry in the ultimate and untino this is the time where you testing Nipa leadership. This is the time Nana Akufo-Addo's leadership is on that test. Say obetimi aye Nipa ni judgment ni bibia eye correct obetimi aye nipa obe respect institutions say ebi anye nadwuma ana say dictatorial tendencies no the oba on the cloak of a democrat and no say obe implement dictatorship na the oye no there akoye say or spreading the tentacles no they are capture asemi enye parliament ni executive judiciary for no so judiciary so kan ho say ya hwe ya uma kwa na we so sidi ade na che say we so nkoso eno so be so sidi say ya we issues wo country mu a obi ko fale process kura wo court a yetimi oda me to court num say onya ba bia mfale. Is that a democracy? And those issues no ya nkan ho ansem a our effort to build the democracy no enso CD because democracy be wrong why no near they can correct it. And what is wrong and then they can sa process you kura no at the same and ne ho ansem akokot ni history kura no asem wo ho nipa no ko file process no kura wo court ho no ense mo epi ho no ewo ho and there is a deliberate effort to kura say ye be frustrate the filing at a particular time so the be ebe fit into some agenda but ni nyina echi no em say ruling na abano to confirm the fact say obia ntimi stop a constitutional body from taking their constitutional responsibilities ya na chief justice ya de wa break sa tie no kra ochina yenko serve bagbe ma yenko serve na Akufo-Addo bill no.
Well, that's what the wrong advice now they ma bagbe.
Anya wrong advice on fan no na on kan no kure mechire Ghana for say
obesa na on
me sign me reason me sign enie na say yem fan ko yan court to be komu say court to be say on kan sa asem nwie ya me sign we say onye say ya me sign unim game na o play no onu an kasa nim say case na wa file no na me kan wo munim say shadow boxing na o mo ye o ko file process ya ni eja no ha court be ko recess unim say enche
yes
court to ko recess ya ombe batambe say yanka asem no na court ko na o ba be September October ho ba bia da be ne be kan sa asem na man na Akufo-Addo asan ne ansan wa fili akonya so enti ono ni technicalities say he operates rule by law not rule of law or follow no as a tool bia or they achieve the dictatorial ambitions
we nanado asem na
nanado na on submitting the whole to the supremacy of the law. And that is the person amanya no as president amusi o democrat no he is not.
Oh,
the blood of dictatorship and they running through Nanado's veins.
Oh, but that's
Bibi bia why bia na say wo hwe na djuma why say bre wo ho a ye be fa no mako ambisi na. You see say there is nothing democratic about Nana Akufo-Addo.
Na so oye wadam fa wadam fo.
Anti madam fo ye to join America. So madam fo ntina me hu ye.
Hey, now okay, that is a Otun Safre political party leadership. Say Munina Mumra Jubilee House Kawunko.
Ade na no de eba munda bay.
Na sense ma okay kan dey.
He said me the mean show court said.
No, mama na. He
said me the be aba.
In the Otun Safre from so on the political party leadership na tena say edwin your man you. The okay dey say wunko.
The mean show.
Who the wunso beko. Oh God. So I we wish you very well. Me just say mo campaign nso ekoye.
Ekoye pa. Yeah, but for the first time at the
but unim say how na
first vice president.
Yeah, but say how na party for no gidie wo mu o toma was national chairman no. O mo hwe say o de o be win election no.
Na say na me nam so aye koyi.
Mu be win.
Yeah, we ni na ntina akofa na number.
General Mosquito and your training kano ekosi sense na
dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV